best advice I ever got from making a product was like, in the first module, get them something really tangible results-wise. And obviously the whole course, that's the idea, is to get big tangible results. But if you can get something like, even just like give them something they can inspect, whether it's a simple page or it's a document that they've written, like give them, like they got something tangible out of it in the first like hour. Because most people won't continue if they feel like they just are like in motions. And a lot of people, I've very rarely finish an actual course that I've taught.
Yeah.
So it's like a book. Like if you can catch me in the beginning, I'll read the rest of the book.
Right,
you know?
right.
So you got to look at your courses that way.
Yeah. It's interesting because I know, at least with me, when I try to create courses, I'm always in this mode of I've got to over-deliver, and give 10 times the value of what they paid for. But that's not typically what they need. In fact, what's probably better off for them is try to get the information to them in as little as possible.
Yeah.
But there's always that concern of, somebody's going to get in here and be like, this is only 4 videos. I don't feel like I got the value out of it. But, I don't know. Maybe that's just, me thinking that's going to happen, but it never actually happens that way.
Yeah, well, it's funny. The most valuable things to me are very short and execution-based stuff. And I think anybody can agree with that. Like, I've gotten, or I've received, like, just little blueprints, like one-page blueprints that make all the difference in a single problem that I'm experiencing. I think to the, David Fry's like 21-step sales page. It's 2 pages printed out. I've got plenty of marketing books, but that thing I go to all the time and reference like, oh, okay, that's what I'm missing here.
Oh, like a little cheat sheet that I can just reference every time I do a specific task.
And it's funny, like if you would have pitched it or sold it for $2,000 and summed it up as like this big time saver and all that, like I would have bought it. Especially now what I've done with it, like learned from it. So that's the thing, like it's not about the length of it, it's not about the depth of the experience, it's what results can they get from it, and shorter is better with that time frame in mind. Like, can I save somebody time both in going through my product and actually experiencing the result? So
yeah. I mean, maybe it's just, me overthinking things, but I've always got
most people do.
I've always got this impression in my head that if somebody, pays $500, $1,000, $2,000, gets into my course and sees that it's only 4 videos, they're going to be very underwhelmed and want a refund and feel like they got duped, even if those 4 videos teach them how to make $1 million within the next week.
Well, and like a book's cover, like a lot of times, don't judge a book by its cover, but sometimes you do want to dress up the content and make it, I mean, sometimes like when you log in and the site feels like crap and things look junky, like it has a lower perceived value. So sometimes it's worth investing, even if, let's say you take an hour course, split it up into 3-minute videos, then you have, X amount of videos, and it's way better than just having one video that's an hour on the page. Like perceived value is important there. So there's both sides of the equation. You got to keep people engaged. I think people, when they buy, they want to be engaged with, answering questions and things like that.